Baseball, it is said, is just a game. True.
Tuesday night baseball. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute this one.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mookie Betts turn things around. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the pitch.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do, He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Two out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on Didi. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tapped down the line. Ramirez over to his left. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
The count was 1-2.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he fouls this one off. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He carries a .308 batting average. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eduardo Nunez is retired to kick off the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Torreyes is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ramirez trying to get there, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The bouncer to the left side. Drury fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Halfway home.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Brendan Drury looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi is set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Torres gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good. Nice piece of hit.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judd. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch turned on down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner, and he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Sale sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Nunez on at first, nobody out. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Xander Bogaerts becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
3-1 to Martinez. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can...
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ballgame as he keeps racking them up. Red Sox lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch.
Driven to deep right field. Back goes Betts. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Sale's ready. First pitch on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronald Torres.
Next for New York, Ronald Torres. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. In the air out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi. And the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-0 New York. Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he takes strike two.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Down in order go the Red Sox.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Row, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Thornburg is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning. Great shot there of the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge, set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
He struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And this is low, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Xander Bogaerts would be next. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Line softly to the right side, but foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.